Now I come to the lesson 33. Now, now you come to the operator, a shifting operator simply denoted by E and it's regarding its properties. So, what's the shifting operator E and its property? So, first we define the shifting, shifting operator E. Let y equal to f of x be a function of x and x plus h, x plus 2h, x plus 3h, etc. The consecutive value of x. Then the operator E is defined E f of x equal to f of x plus h. E is called a shifting operator or it is also called displacement operator. So it defined E f of x is E f of x. If we apply the function E to f of x, we get simply we give an increment. So we give a simple increment. So E f of x should be equal to replace x by x plus h. So replace x by x plus h. So this is the called a shifting operator or displacement operator. This is E is okay. Suppose not E square f of x. Instead of E square, I can write E f of x. So E f of x is f of x plus h. Again apply E for that. F of x plus 2h. Similarly, we can write e power n f of x is f of x plus nh. Then, so similarly, we can write inverse e power minus 1. So f of x minus h. So e power minus 2, f of x minus 2h. Similarly, e power minus n, f of x is f of x minus nh. This is the operator E has the following property. So this is a linearity condition. If we take E f1 of x plus f2 of x plus etc. fn of x, that we can write E f1 of x plus E f2 of x plus etc. E fn of x. So again secondly, E c f of x. So here c is any constant here. So we can write c e f of x, where c is any constant. Suppose if we take e to the power of m, e to the power of n f of x, certainly we can write e to the power of m e mn of f of x. Certainly we can write e m plus n times of f of x, where m and n are positive integer. So if you take if n is a positive integer, so I write e power n, e power minus n f of x. So by using the previous third one or not, so m, if we replace m by minus n, suddenly e power n minus n, e power 0, so is 1. So suddenly e power n, e power minus n f of x equal to f of x. So the relations between the operator we first we define. So what is the relations? From the definition of forward delta, for forward delta, we know that del f of x is f of x plus h minus f of x. So I giving a relations between the forward E and forward difference. So E delta f of x by definitions forward delta f of x equal to f of x plus h minus f of x. But f of x plus h is E f of x. E f of, we write E f of x minus f of x. So take f of x as a common. We get E minus 1 times of f of x. The above relations can be expressed as an identity form. Delta is equal to E minus 1. So where f of x get cancelled, certainly we can write delta is equal to E minus 1 or E is equal to 1 plus delta. So forward delta. So if we come to the second, E delta is equal to delta E. Simply say a commutative or abelian, simply that the operator E and delta are commutative. So if we take a left hand side, E delta f of x is E. So if we apply the forward difference, so E of f of x plus h minus f of x. So again apply E f of x plus h minus E f of x. So E f of x we can write f of x plus 2h minus f of x plus h. So certainly I take delta, we write this form as a delta f of x here. So we can write delta f of x plus h is equal to suddenly delta E f of this function we can write E f of x, suddenly delta E f of x. Thus E delta f of x equal to delta E f of x. So f of x get cancelled. So E delta is equal to delta E. It's a commutative. Simply, relation is a commutative. So we come to the backward difference. So backward difference by using E is equal 1 minus E or inverse. So in the one more definitions, backward delta f of x we can write f of x minus f of x minus h. So we can write this is total in the forward. So f of x we can write f of x minus E inverse f of x. So I take f of x as a common, we get 1 minus E inverse. So the delta backward delta f of x is equal to f of x 1 minus E inverse. F of x get cancelled. Backward delta is 1 minus E inverse. The backward delta we can write 1 minus E inverse. Again, I take E inverse, I take minus this side, we get E inverse is equal to 1 minus backward delta. Again, E equal to 1 minus delta whole inverse. I take minus 1. So again, backward delta f of x we can write f of x minus f of x minus h. So I take f of x. So suddenly f of x minus h we can write E inverse f of x. So take f of x as a common, we get 1 minus E inverse f of x. So here f of x get cancels. So backward delta is equal to 1 minus E inverse. Hence E inverse is 1 minus backward delta. So also we can write E inverse of inverses. So E inverse of inverses. So E inverse is 1 minus backward delta. So again inverses. So suddenly E can be written as E equal to 1 minus backward delta whole inverse. Suddenly therefore E inverse of inverse is E. E inverse of inverse is E. Now we come to the example, simple example regarding backward delta, forward delta and operator of E. So to prove E backward delta is equal to backward delta E equal to forward delta. E backward delta is equal to backward delta E equal to forward delta. So forward triangle forms. So if we take E backward delta equal to E of 1 minus E inverse, suddenly we can write, we open that E into 1 E minus inverse of E into E inverse, suddenly is 1. So suddenly forward delta. So also we can write backward delta E equal to 1 minus E inverse of E. Again E minus E inverse into E, suddenly is E minus 1 is forward delta. Therefore, so E into backward delta is equal to backward delta E equal to forward delta. So one more simple operations to prove that E to the power of 1 by 2 plus E to the power of minus 1 by 2 of 1 plus forward delta to the power of 1 by 2 is equal to 2 times of forward delta. So I take LSH. So E to the power of 1 by 2 plus E to the power of minus 1 by 2 of 1 plus delta O to the power of 1 by 2. So again if we, so 1 plus delta is E. So again E to the power of 1 by 2 plus E to the power of minus 1 by 2 E to the power of 1 by 2 because 1 plus delta is E. So open that E to the power of 1 by 2 into E to the power of 1 by 2. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 1. Again plus E to the power of 1 by minus 1 by 2 plus E to the power of 1 by 2. Again E to the power of 0 is 1. So E to the power of E plus 1 we obtain. Again E can be written as 1 plus delta plus 1. 1 plus delta plus 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus delta. So simple way we can prove a simple operator E and power delta. Now we come to this one more example. So if we take exponential functions, so what is the exponent E power x? So E power x equal to del square by E power x. E power x del square divided by E power x divided by del square E power x. Intervals of a difference h. Here h is the interval difference. We know that. So E f of x is f of x plus h. E f of x is e power x plus h. Just replace x by x plus h. Now, so if we take a second derivative, second order derivative, del square e power x. So del square we can write del of del e power x. So first if you apply del e power x is e power x plus h minus e power x. Again apply for delta. We get del e power x into e power h minus 1. Here we are taking e power x, e power h minus e power x. Take e power x as a common. We get e power h minus 1. So del e power x of e power h minus 1. So e power h minus 1 as constant. Take outside. So e power h minus 1 del e power x. Again you apply e power h minus 1, e power x plus h minus e power x. So again we get e power x as we can write e power x plus h, we can write e power x, e power h minus e power x. Take e power x as a common, we get e power h minus 1. So e power h minus 1 whole square e power x. So we are simplifying del square e power x. Again we come to the RSH. We come to the RSH. So exponential function we can write del square by e power x, e power x divided by del square e power x. So simplifying the denominator del square e power x here. Now again we come to the first term form del square divided by e power x. Now I am substituting form. Del square, I take del square divided by you can write del square e power e inverse e power x. E power e into e power x divided by del square e power x. Again we can simplify del square e power x minus h, because e inverse is e power x minus h. Again e power x become e power x plus h divided by, as already simplifying, del square e power x is e power h minus 1 whole square e power x. So again totally simplifying, we get del square e power x e power minus h of e power x plus h divided by e power h minus 1 whole square e power x. Totally simplifying, we get e power minus h del square e power x into e power x plus h divided by e power h minus 1 whole square divided into e power x. Again simplifying, rationalize and simplifying, we get e power minus h e power h minus 1 whole square e power x e power x e power h divided by e power h whole square e power x. So here that square term get cancelled, e power h plus e power h minus e power h get cancels. Suddenly e power x into e power x divided by e power x, 1 e power x get cancels, we get e power x. This is an LSH. So we are using RSH, we are doing LSH. So similarly in the same form, by if we apply the constant, what's the f of c, what's the f of 4, what's the f of 3, like that. To prove that f of 4 is f of 3 plus del f of 2 plus del square f of 1 plus del cube of f of 1. So see, if we come to the what's f of 4, suddenly f of 4 you can write del f of 4 minus f of 3. We suppose if we take f of 4 minus f of 3, suddenly we can del f of 3. So del f of 3 we can write del f of 2 plus del f of 2. So del of f of 2 plus del f of 2, because f of 3 minus f of 2 is del f of 2. So again we come del f of 2, you open here, del f of 2 plus del square f of 2. So del f of 2 plus del square, instead of f of 2 we can write f of 1 plus del f of 1 by using the properties or using the definitions of del forward delta of f of 1. So del f of 2 plus del square f of 1 plus del cube f of 1. So again simplifying, f of 4 equal to f of 3 plus del f of 2 plus del square f of 1 plus del cube f of 1. This is proved and there in using properties of a del and e. So we come to simple examples. So if we in the numerical way, suppose we give in the population of year-wise. So we already know how to measure populations by 10 years. What is the increment or decreasing or increasing in the form of 10 years. So give an estimate of the population in 1971 from the following tables. So year-wise is given. Yeah, 1941, 1951, 1961, 1971, 1981, 1991. So population in lakhs, suppose 1941 is 363 lakh. 1951 is 391 lakh. 1961 is 421 lakh. 1971 we don't know. Simply I put a question mark. Want to find this is an year populations. 1981 is 467. 1991 is 501 lakh. See, you will observe each 10 year is increasing. each 10 years should be population in lakh. It should be increasing. So let the population in 1971 be called, this should be equal to some A or X. I denoted 1971 population should be a small a. Later, initial values given, y0 should be 363 lakh, y1 should be 391, y2 should be 421 lakh, y3 we don't know, simply I denoted that should be a. We try to find the value of a. So y4 is 467 lakh, y5 is 501 lakh. So by using the values, by using the shifting del raised to 5. So what is increment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is there. So therefore del raised to 5 y0 should be 0. So if we apply a del for E operator, so E minus 1 whole to the power of 5 y0 is 0. So again I'm simplifying here E minus 1 whole to the power of 5 by using the formula. Simply as a binomial expansions, otherwise use A minus B whole square formula, binomial expansions formula. So binomial expansion is easy. So minus sign as a e to the power of 5 c1 minus, because minus sign is alternate sign, positive negative positive negative. So e to the power of 5 minus 5c1 e power 4 plus 5c2 e to the e cube minus 5c3 e square plus 5c5 e 5c4 e minus 5c5 of y0. So here at 5. So again I open this y0 into e, simply say y raised to y5 minus 5 y4, because 5c1 is 5 y4 plus 5c2 is 10 by 3 minus 5c2 is 10 again 10 by 2 plus 5 y1 is minus y0 equal to 0. So I am substituting the values. So y5 is 501 lakh minus 5 times of y4 I am substituting. Again I am simplifying here. So 501 minus 5 times of y4 you are multiplying plus 10 times of y3 you are multiplying minus 10 times of y2 you are multiplying plus 5 times of y1 is multiplying, so minus y0. Again simplifying, if we add totally we get 501 minus 2335 minus 4210 plus 1955 minus 363 lakhs. So suddenly we get 10a minus 4452 we get. So a equal to 445.2 lakhs. That is the population in 1971. So yeah, again just gradually increasing from 10 year to 10 year. So this is the way to find the population in 10 years. Hence, the estimated population in 1971 is 4,445.2 lakhs. 445.2 lakhs. Hence, the estimated population in 1971 is 445.2 lakhs. This is the way to calculate it in 10-year populations. So, we come to the one more examples. Construct a finite difference table for the function f of x equal to x cube plus x plus 1. So here where x takes the values 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Identify the leading forward and backward differences. See, given f of x is a function is given f of x equal to x cube plus x plus 1. So here initial value x is given 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So f of 0 is 1, because if substitute the values of x equal to 0, we get f of 0 is 1. F of 1, if we replace x by 1, we get 3. So f of 2, we get 11. So f of 4, 69. F of 5, we get 131. So f of 6, 223. So I take x value should be initial value 0. Substitute. I take a tables. So there are the rest to 4 f of y term we needed. We write. So x0 is 0. X1 is given. So etc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is given. Again y f of x. I'm substituting the values of x. We get it. Now we can take a difference here. Delta y. Set a difference. 3 minus 1 we get 2. So 11 minus 3, you get 8. 31 minus 11, you get 20. 69 minus 31, we get 38. 131 minus 69, we get 62. 223 minus 131, we get 92. Del square by, again I take a difference. 8 minus 2, we get 6. 20 minus 8, we get 12. 38 minus 20, we get 18. 62 minus 38, we get 24. 92 minus 62, we get 30. Again, del cube y. So, again, 12 minus 6 is 6. Again, 18 minus 12 is 6. 24 minus 18 is 6. Again, 30 minus 24 is 6. Again, we come to 6 minus 6 is 0. 6 minus 6 is 0. 6 minus. So, we get a constant here. So, from del y naught is to del square y, see, observe here. So, del y is 2, del square y naught is 6, del cube y naught is 6, del raised to 4 y naught is 4. The first value is every column are leading forward differences. Also taking xn equal to 6, the yn equal to 223. xn is 6, yn equal to 223. The last value in every column are the leading backward difference. This is the forward differences. See, this is the backward differences. See, if you come to the bottom, this is a backward differences. So delta yn should be a 92, del square yn should be a 30, del cube yn should be equal to 6, del raised to 4 equal to 0. This is the way the forward and the backward differences we can find by using the E operator or simply by formula. Now we come to one more example. We prove del square by E of x cube equal to 6x. Take the intervals are h equal to 1. So let's take a left hand side. First is simplify. Del square, instead of 1 by E, you can write E inverse. Del square E inverse of x cube. So again apply del square E inverse of x cube. So del square, we apply E inverse is x minus 1 whole cube. So again del of, instead of del square we can write del of del x minus 1 whole cube. So I am applying del of x minus 1 to form. So del of, replace x by x plus 1. We get x plus 1 plus x plus 1 minus 1 whole cube minus x minus 1. Again, so here inside plus 1 minus 1 get cancelled, x cube you get. Del of x cube. Again apply a minus b whole cube formula here. Minus of x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 1. So here, here x cube get cancels. Del of x cube plus x cube minus x cube get cancelled. Plus 3x square minus 3x plus 1. So del of 3x square minus 3x plus 1. So apply del here 3 times of del x square minus 3 times of del x plus 3 times del of 1. So 3 again apply for x here. X plus 1 whole square minus x square minus 3 times of del x means x plus 1 minus 1 plus del of constant is 0. So again I open this. Here x plus 1 whole square as simplifying. Here x square get cancels here. 3 of x square we left, x square plus 1 is left, minus 3x plus, because plus 1 minus 1 get cancelled, 3x. So open, totally we get 6x minus 3x. So equal to 3x.